Right now, the ANC in the Free State will convene its 110th anniversary rally. The event will see the interim provincial leadership coming together, one that's been attempting to rebuild and unite structures in the province. This is also a province that's in the past faced challenges with its elective conference. Reporter Pule Letshwiti-Jones is in clearance in the Free State, checking with provincial leadership and its readiness for the elective conference, and he joins us now live. Pule, just give us a picture of what you've seen so far there in the Free State.
Well, what we're seeing, Maseko, is the provincial leadership that's trying to ensure that it builds its structures and, of course, branches ahead of its preparations for the elective conference. But while that's the case, it is also we've also heard of pronouncements which have been made by alliance partners such as the South African Communist Party, saying that, the interim provincial committee, which of course was brought together by the ANC's NWC National Working Committee, should take its time in renewing some of these structures and, of course, the branches on the ground. Now, the last time the ANC in the Free State celebrated the party anniversary was in 2017. Of course, now we do understand that they will be doing this in the absence of the suspended ANC Secretary General, who, of course, can't attend ANC events or will be in violation of his suspension. But joining me now to give us clarity around this, of course, is the Deputy Convener of the IPC in the province, Pule Letshwiti-Jones. Thank you very much for joining us on eNCA, sir. Now, quite a lot that has been done, a lot of work on the ground. We've come together to try and put a leadership that can ensure that it brings the Free State back to its stability. How has that been?
Since the inception of the IPC, as leadership, we have embarked on an intense self-critical reflection about the state of the organization, and we steadily observing the positive work that we have done, to an extent that today we can point to the fruits of the hard work that we have been embarking on in terms of bringing together the membership of the ANC and impacting positively on the society generally in the Free State.
Now, since 2017, this is the first that has happened now. It's about 5 years later, and of course this happening in the absence of the Secretary General, who has also been suspended from the party.
Remember, we have indicated that our province has to be sanitized in terms of the political hygiene that used to exist in the province, to an extent that our coming into office with the comrades that were in office reflected the stability of the ANC coming together, and as such, we could say, as I've indicated earlier on, there's a semblance of unity amongst ourselves and the positive message that we have spread across the province, to an extent that today you can bear testimony to what is happening in the province.
Has the province taken a stance in terms of where they will be backing the president ahead of the party's national conference that will be taking place soon as well?
As the provincial leadership, we have not discussed the matter, so I can't put a perspective which has not been canvassed with the collective. Myself and the provincial secretary will be leading the discussion in as far as that is concerned, but we have not as yet embarked on any discussion of that nature at the level of the leadership.
Are you expecting the suspended SG to make his way here today?
Remember, the SG, in terms of the conditions of his suspension, he suspended from participating in the activities of the ANC, and as leadership, we are determined to live up to the conduct of the ANC members, and it will be unfortunate if he can come, but will not embrace that kind of conduct as the leadership of the province.
So, thank you very much. Here we go, the Deputy Convener of the Interim Provincial Committee here in the Free State of the ANC, But I'm just going to ask my colleague Linge just to kind of put on my left-hand side, just to give you an overview of what's happening while we are still stationed here. Some numbers trickling into the venue here at Clarence Stadium in the Free State, where they will be anticipating some of the keynote speakers to give them address regarding the celebration of the 110th anniversary of the ANC. Quite a lot that has been taking place in the province, particularly around what we've heard from the deputy convener as to unity being one of the core principles that they're trying to bring together to ensure they stabilize the province, but also this coming in just the wake of the Lekgotla core statements that was released as well, where the NEC accepted that they were on a downward spiral, that unless they could come together and reunite, they would bring the party back to its reputable stability as well. So quite a lot that's been said, and we'll just hear some of the sentiments that we shared around here, which will be presented by the provincial leadership in the province.